Welcome to Alien Hands Ready on Live 365
Elliot High TV on Ustream.
and the District Knowledge Network.
I'm your host, Nafisa Weeks,
I'm your host, Lance Spencer.
bringing you an exclusive interview with WHUR's Triscina Gray.
Live from the Dark Constitution Hall in Washington, D.C.
Miss Gray, thank you for joining us today.
Well, it's a pleasure. Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
You have been serving the community for many years through radio. What lessons have you learned along the way?
Well, the one thing I've learned is that when you are in front of this microphone, you can't let it intimidate you. And when I first started radio, I thought I had to sound and be someone else. But really, ultimately, in broadcasting, whether it's radio or television, it's about being you. It's about being your natural self. Because nobody can be you but you. Right?
Yes.
So that's one of the things I learned. Yeah, another thing that I learned is that when I have a celebrity guest that come, like Gladys Knight or the OJs or any stars, who are some of your favorite stars?
I have a lot, so.
Okay. Usher, Anyway, when I interview them, it's important for me to make them feel comfortable, make them feel at home, and I try to just make it conversational. That's another thing that I've learned.
Okay. You have interviewed thousands of prominent people. Which interview had the most impact on your life and why?
Wow, that's a really good question. You know what? I have to say that Lionel Richie. It's a tie between Lionel Richie and Magic Johnson. Yeah, because I really felt like they were very humble. They seemed like regular people when I talked to them. They were very inviting, and not only that, they were very likable too. Yeah. Another thing that I learned, I know I'm getting back to that question, is that when you're serving the community and when you're broadcasting, just because I'm in front of the mic, it's really not about me. It's about the people that I serve. It's about the audience. It's about making them feel comfortable.
Okay. You hosted WHUR's annual Food to Feed 12-hour radiothon, which raised over $70,000. How does that make you feel knowing that your words help to motivate people to do more for the less fortunate?
You know what? We live in some struggling times. So anytime that we can use broadcasting as a tool to help others, it's really a good feeling. And it's really good when you can reach out to the people that I talk to every day and say, whatever you can give, if you can give, you will definitely be making a difference in someone's life. And so it's really a wonderful feeling to know that the power of radio can help others in the community, such as Food to Feed. So with Food to Feed, we help as many families as possible to have a happy Thanksgiving.
Why should we stay in school?
You know what? Because life is a learning experience, but when you're in school and you're being educated by the teacher, you're constantly evolving. You're always learning. Your mind has to grow, because what is life if you can't learn, if you can't grow, if you can't just, there's always something to learn. So I think it's important to stay in school so you can continue to grow, and when you get older, you can be an example for others as well. The youth, the community. Education is powerful. Knowledge is powerful. That's one thing that no one can take away from you.
Who do you admire and why?
I admire the youth. I really do, because it warms my heart when I see energetic young people who are aspiring and have a yearning to learn. I admire people in general too. I just love people. I just love y'all. Where's the camera? Hi. Yeah, so I don't, I really believe that here, we're limited here on earth. So ultimately, I admire, I know I'm getting spiritual, but I admire God. I look up to Him. I try to live with godly principles. And I just love everyone. I admire everyone, especially positive people. Okay.
Okay. So, what strategy did you use to stay focused in school?
You know what? I really like to have it quiet when I'm trying to gather information. But the focus that I use to, what strategy did I use to focus with in school? I just had to make it fun. I don't like dull, boring stuff. You know, even if I had to raise my hand and say, teacher, sometimes I had to engage with the teacher, you know, to show, yeah, I want to learn, but you're going to have to motivate me too. And, you know, so I would have to stay focused by just trying to make it interesting. Yeah.
If you had to select one word to describe your work ethic, what would it be and why?
One word to describe my work ethic is dedication. Because in order to do what I do and to do what anyone wants to do in life, you have to be dedicated. You have to be passionate. You have to love what you're doing. So dedication is extremely important. You have to be dedicated and do your due diligence in order to be a success. So dedication is key.
Okay. Ms. Gray, we would like to thank you for giving Ellie and Hand Network an exclusive backstage interview.
You are so welcome. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you.
This broadcast has been brought to you by Ellie and Hines Radio on Live 365
Ellie and Hand TV on Ustream.
and the District Knowledge Network.
Happy birthday, Dr. King.
We will keep the gym alive.
Come over here, y'all.
Have a great day.
Come on. No, the camera's still rolling. Come on, come here. Okay, because what I want to do right now, oh, God bless you. I wish you all the best, and I'm applauding you too for a job well done.